Hello, my name is Ken Liberty. I'm the inventor and designer of the Structured Waterbearer. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you about the Structured Waterbearer and the portable water unit. The unit, the Structured Waterbearer, is delivered as is. It can be immediately used to structure water. And I'm going to go through the series of events that will be necessary to use it. First thing is, the Structured Waterbearer is essentially 7 pieces. Okay, the Structured Waterbearer is assembled this way. The first unit is the compression ring. The second unit is the plug. Third unit is the lid. Fourth unit is the black washer. The fifth is the sleeve. The next unit is the black ring washer. Piece is the compression unit. What goes inside the Structured Waterbearer is the portable air and water unit. Next, we go back to how the unit is shipped. It is totally complete and ready to use. I would like to demonstrate how to use the Structured Waterbearer. First, remove the plug on the bottom. Then, gently put the unit on top of a glass. Take your water and gently pour the water through the unit. As you can see, the water went through the unit and is now entering the glass. It's being structured. I'd like to demonstrate to you now how to use the Structured Waterbearer for a hose unit. Number one, we have a hose extension. The hose extension goes in over the nose of the water bearer, and you screw it in very gently. Once it's tightly fastened, then you take your hose, which I have a demonstration of the hose nose here, and you insert that hose into your unit. And this is how you'll be able to water your plants, especially potted plants, because the water will probably extend out about 1 foot to 1.5 foot, and it's gentle. So you've got your structured water going through the hose. I am now going to show you how to structure the water bearer. Number one, we're going to take the plug and put it into the lid. We're going to take the black washer and slide it over the top of the lid and get it back to the back of the lid. Then we're going to take the sleeve and insert the lid into the back of the sleeve. We take the compression ring and we put it on the back of the lid and we screw it tight. Next, we take the portable water air unit and we take the nose into the back of the lid. Next, we take the black washer and we slip it over the back of the portable water unit. Last is we slip the compression ring over the unit. Now this is the way it comes. Now what we're going to do to get to this point, we take this apart, we pull this out, and we take the black rubber washer off, and we drop it over the nose. And I call this cradling. You take it in your hands and you cradle it and you pull it back to about 1 inch behind the funnel. You insert it back into the water bearer sleeve. You drop the compression fitting over the unit and tighten the compression fitting. You now have the extended unit. This is for structuring water immediately for a glass of 12 to 16 ounces. It's going to be now used as this. Now it's going to be extended to look like this. So you can restructure your water and not have to pour it back out. Okay, first thing we want to do is we've got to take the structured water bearer apart to extend it. Number one, we take the portable unit and we put it on top like this. We take the compression ring and slide it over the unit, and we tighten it up like this. Now the unit is totally complete. Now what I'd like to show you is, since the unit is complete, you have a plug in the back. You want to remove the plug like this. Also remove the compression ring and the lid. Now you have a funnel. And what we're going to do with the funnel is we're going to run water through the funnel continuously into a container. What I'd like you to do is the hose unit that we have for using for watering, we're going to slip that hose unit over the top of the nose. We're going to drop the water bearer nose into the bottle. We're going to take, additionally, we're going to take water and we're going to pour in through the funnel slowly. Now we can restructure the water back and forth. We can move the unit from here to here, back and forth, restructuring in large quantities. Now, moving on, what we want to do is take the structured water bearer, take the nose off. What we're going to do is we're going to restructure the water. And what we're going to do, we have two things that we need to do. One, we have to slip the water plug in the nose. Next thing we're going to do is we've got to insert water into the unit. Okay, what we can do next is we put the plug back in. The lid and the plug back on. The last thing we do is we fasten the compression ring onto the unit. Tight, I call it hand loose. We don't want it too tight that you can't get it off. Same with the plug, hand loose. And you can adjust it after you structure your water if it's leaking. Now, this is what we have, is the structured unit. What we want to do is repeat the structuring. First we can hold it down to our side. We'll bring it up once, twice, 3 times. This is in the process of restructuring. We can keep doing this on and on until we want to structure it to a certain number. Okay, now we have the water structured. What we can do is we can put it over a glass and remove the plug like this. The water will slowly come out because it's got a vacuum that's holding the water. You take the plug and you turn it, and as you turn the plug, the water will release. Okay, now you've completed structuring your water 3, 6, 9 times, however many times that you feel is appropriate. Once you're done, naturally, you can just turn the plug back, whatever amount of water, and it will tighten and slow down the water, and you can turn it back over. Now you've completed structuring your water into a glass. The extended unit can also be used for a hose unit. Remove the plug in the rear. Take the hose extension, screw it in the back of the water bearer like this, and what you have now is you've got a unit that you can get about 20 to 30 feet extension of water to an area. If you're shooting for, let's say, a tree or something that's 20 feet away, this will reach it. You screw the hose back into the back of the extension, and now you have a way to water your plants at distance. Okay, now we want to show you how to take the extension that we have now and convert it to an air unit so you can breathe structured air. First thing we do is we remove the compression fitting. We take the unit out and we remove the black washer. I cradle the structured unit this way, the portable unit, and pull the ring off. I next take and I drop the portable water air unit back into the sleeve of the unit. I then take the compression ring and tighten it down. Now we have a way to pump air, which is the structured air, and we can this can help you your neurological system and help you sleep better. And I'll show you why. Number one, you can take each nostril at a time and you can just gently pump the air into each nostril by holding one nostril. The next thing you can do is also you can take the plug in the back out. And next, you could take a piece of cotton and you can take some oil, peace and calming eucalyptus, and you douse the cotton with one drop of oil. You put the cotton back into the plug. Put it back into the back end of the lid of the structured unit. Now you have an air diffuser. You can breathe this and it will calm you, especially at night before you go to bed. This is a relaxant way to go to sleep. I'd like to show you how to use the second way to use the structured water bearer for breathing air. First, we would like to take an extended unit and we insert it in the nose end. Now, we have several ways we can use this structured unit. First thing is, we could actually take structured air and breathe it through our nose. We can take a piece of cotton with the oil and actually insert it on the funnel end. We now can put this up to our nose and actually breathe it in to one nostril at a time. Second is, we can actually breathe from the other end, the funnel end, by putting this up to our mouth. And what I used this time is I used a Q-tip, and you can put oil on the Q-tip, insert it in the end, and breathe the structured air through the funnel end. Or you can also take it and breathe it in through your mouth. The structured air works great before going to bed, using oils, essential oils like maybe eucalyptus, peace and calming, whatever your choice is. Make sure that that oil is appropriate for the situation. I'm now going to demonstrate how to use the water bearer in the shower. Number one, this is the sleeve. We have a unit, it's a reducer. We're going to reduce the water pipe from 3/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch. We're going to insert that unit in the back of this unit. So the reducer is tightly screwed on. Then we're going to take, as you can see up here, tighten the water bearer onto the pipe. Next, I'm going to take the portable water bearer, the portable water unit, and push it up into the water bearer in a lock in. I will now take the cap that offers the spray from the water unit and put it over it. I will now insert
the compression feeding and tighten it up. Now you have showered water.